Hello and welcome back to Slay the Princess. My name is RoboRyb, and today we're going through like our second run through. Last time we didn't slay the princess. I really don't know what happened. We got like sucked into a void and then she made us remember, I think, but then we died and now we're back to square one. So I think we're gonna try some other paths. It's chapter 1 again, so it should be hopefully familiar.
You're here to slay her. If you don't, it will be the end of the world.
You got it. You can skip previously dialogue by hitting tab on your keyboard or RI on my controller. RL, I don't know what that is. Right trigger maybe. All right, what's in the world were you talking about? We've done that. Have you considered that maybe the only reason she wants, or the only reason she's going to end the world is because she's locked up? I guess some kind of reward for this. Oh, okay, thanks for telling me what to do. Sweet, I've always wanted to off a monarch. Viva la revolution.
That's the spirit.
All right.
You make your way up the short path to the cabin. You'll find the princess within.
All right, let's
A warning before you go any further. She will lie, she will cheat, and she will do everything in her power to stop you from slaying her.
Don't believe
We're
her.
not going to go through with this, right? She's a princess. We're supposed to save princesses, not slay them. Ignore him. He doesn't know what he's talking about.
Let's go into the cabin. I want to
The interior
not
of the
grab the
cabin is
dagger.
almost entirely bare. The air is stale and musty, and the floor and walls are painted in a fine layer of dust. The only furniture of note is a blade. The blade is your implement. You'll need.
Let's enter the basement.
The door to the basement creaks open, revealing a staircase faintly illuminated by an unseen light in the room below. This is an oppressive place. The air feels heavy and damp, a hint of rot filtering from the ancient wood. If the princess, her voice softly carries up the stairs.
Hello?
All right,
Is
so a
someone
chance
there?
to be friendly here.
Is hypnotizing. It's the kind of voice you only have to hear
That's
once
new.
to remember it for the rest of your life. Don't let it fool you. It's all part of the manipulation. You're playing a dangerous game by coming here unarmed.
This is new, yeah. Just checking in on you. I'm here to save you. Lie, I'm here to save you. I'm here to save you.
How many times do I have to tell you how dangerous letting her out of here would be before it finally sinks in?
I don't know,
Wait,
man.
really? You're here to rescue me? I was starting to think I'd be stuck down here forever.
Yeah?
Come downstairs. I want to see the face of my rescuer.
Hell yeah.
You walk down the stairs and lock eyes with the princess. There's a heavy chain around her wrist, binding her to the far wall of the basement. She's beautiful. How could someone like this be a threat to anyone?
We're gonna get fucked up.
I am begging you to stay focused. There's a lot riding on you here.
Hi. I can't believe you're here. I've been waiting for something like this to happen forever.
Yeah?
I hope you brought something to deal with these chains.
I did not.
Don't do it. If she gets out of those chains, we're all one step closer to the end.
Let's just go straight up. I'll see what I can do.
You're only making this more difficult.
Thank you. Thank you.
You're making a huge mistake.
Yeah?
No, you're doing the right thing. You walk up to the chains binding the princess to the wall and give them a tug.
Like she hadn't
They're
tried that.
large and heavy, far too solid for you to even imagine trying to break them apart.
I'm guessing you don't have the key?
I do not have the key.
Maybe it's somewhere upstairs. Doubtful. Whoever locked the princess away down here intended for her to never see the light of day. They wouldn't have just left the key to her chains somewhere in the cabin.
It's also a good point. Let's see. There And if there isn't a key, do you have any other ideas? I'm going to check upstairs. Maybe there's a key still lying around somewhere up there. And if not, maybe I can find at least something to break you free. Oh, that's where I go back and get the knife. I mean, we could go up and then try and do like a sneak attack. Let's see if there's any other ideas.
Maybe there's some way to break the chains? Or if that doesn't work, I guess we can always cut me out of them.
What?
She offers the suggestion with almost complete nonchalance.
Yeah.
If we were stuck down here long enough, I'm sure we'd be nonchalant about cutting our way out if it meant we could finally be free. You attempt to make your way out of the basement, but the door at the top of the stairs slams shut. You hear the click of a lock sliding into place.
Son of a bitch.
Is someone else here?
Try the
You
door.
try the door, but it's locked from the outside.
Let me
Your
out of here.
shouts and pleas are met with silence. You're here to slay the princess, and you won't leave until the task is done.
It's like he locked me in here.
You make your way to the bottom of the stairs. This would have been so much easier if you'd just taken the blade like you were supposed to.
Yeah, but you also locked me down
Easier
here.
for whom? Easier for everyone. Look at the mess you're in.
I heard the door slam. They locked you down here too, didn't they?
They did.
There's a slight panic rising in the princess's voice.
If I could just get out of these chains, I know we could force our way out of here together.
She barely hesitates
Jesus.
before raising her arm to her mouth, her teeth tearing through her limb with the determination of a trapped wolf. As she
Christ.
rips her flesh from her bone, a sound comes from behind you, the clang of bouncing metal.
From behind me?
It's the blade from upstairs. You're not sure how it made its way down here, but if there's a time to strike, it's now. Or we could use it to free her. You won't like what happens if you do that.
Oh, I kind of want to like stick to the free here side. Oh. So if we would have save the princess, we would probably get this way, but we only have save the princess.
Fine.
It's my only option, man.
Against your better judgment, you place the blade against
Christ.
the ragged, self-inflicted wound on the princess's arm, just above the unyielding chain binding her to this place. You cut into her flesh.
Ugh.
The blade is sharp, and it takes little effort to crack through the bone of her arm.
She's so like, yeah, it's fine.
Her limb falls to the ground, and the heavy chains follow suit. She didn't so much as utter a sound through the whole ordeal.
Right?
No, she didn't. She smiles softly as her gaze meets yours, blood from her wounded arm dripping rhythmically to the ground. How is she still smiling after everything? It's like she isn't even bothered by what just happened.
She's crazy.
Thank you. Now let's get out of here.
Approach the locked door.
No, we won't have any of that. The stakes are too high. You can't just let her escape into the world. No, I can't just let her escape into the world.
Are you gonna reset me?
As the princess approaches the bottom stair, your body steps
He's controlling
forward and
me.
raises the blade. Wait, this isn't fair. You can't just do that. Watch me.
Oh God.
What are you doing?
Warn her or slay the princess. We'll just stick to like the saver route, I guess. Warn her.
Stop that.
Something's come over you, hasn't it? You know you don't have to do this, right?
Your body lunges forward, the blade held low, ready to sink into her heart.
Oh God.
But the princess dodges, stumbling back against the wall before the blade has a chance to connect. Stop it. Stop trying to resist me. I'm trying to get you out of here alive.
I don't know. Resist.
The blade. Move the blade. As your body remains frozen in stubborn resistance, the princess takes a cautious step forward.
We both know this isn't you.
Yeah.
She nervously reaches towards you and takes the blade from your infuriatingly rigid hands. What are you doing?
I don't know.
I'm sorry. I'll try to be quick.
Oh, God.
She plunges it into your chest, tearing through flesh and sinew. It is agony. But you aren't dead yet.
Well, that's unfortunate.
Oh no, I'm so sorry.
Kill me!
Stay strong. We can tough it out until it's done. For her sake. For her sake? Don't you start pretending that dying a painful death is some sort of heroic gesture. The two of you have literally doomed everyone.
Hell yeah.
Whatever. She sinks the blade into your chest again and again and again, and you feel every inch of burning pain that slices its way into your body.
I'm sorry.
Oh my God. Just kill me, stab me in the head or something.
She doesn't know how to use a knife, does she?
Oh my God.
Apparently not, though it doesn't matter how sloppy her knife work is, does it? A stab wound is still a stab wound, and it won't be long before you bleed out.
I'm so sorry.
She seems sorry.
With one last thrust of the knife, your legs give out beneath you. You collapse to the floor, your blood pooling around you, your limbs unresponsive. The princess stares down at your ruined chest as tears carve rivulets of pink down her blood-spattered cheeks.
See, she's sad about it.
It can't just end like this, right? Oh, that's rich coming from you. As much as I'd prefer for things to have gone differently, I can't deny the reality of what's happened. The two of you made your choice. It's over. Everything goes dark. And you die.
So now what happens? Is it chapter 2? It is. We've picked a save the princess route.
You're on a path in the woods. And at the end of that path, you're here
princess.
to slay her.
Oh, you bastard, you're in for it now. I'm watching your tricks.
My tricks? What on earth are you talking about? We just met for the first time. If he doesn't remember what happened, then maybe it's best to keep it that way. Yes, he didn't approve of us last time, did he?
Smitten.
If we're going to save our beloved, we'll have to be sneaky about it.
I love it.
Beloved? Yes, you'll have to be very sneaky about your intentions if you're going to try and save the princess. Ah, so all of the cards are on the table. Then you should know that we and the princess are in love, and the four of us will be foiling any and all assassination attempts you've got in the works.
Must be counting me, too.
We'll see about that. Whatever you do, just be sure to ignore him specifically. Sounds like he's the sort who'd sacrifice the whole world for a peck on the cheek.
Hell yeah, we will.
What can I say? A world without love is a world that isn't worth saving.
True. Let's assume I'm telling the truth and all this really did happen. Let's just proceed to the cabin.
A warning before you go any further. She will lie, she will cheat. We already told you we're not playing along with your little game. It's your lies that can't be trusted.
It's your
Her
lies.
beauty is the only thing in the world we can believe in.
True.
I think
Love.
we've already been over this. I'm pretty sure he just likes the sound of his own voice.
Yeah.
I do, but I also speak from the heart. My passions are too great to be stifled. They must be expressed.
Truly.
Sure, yeah, your passions are strong and all, but not everyone needs to hear them. Some things are better kept quiet.
Fair.
Don't pay their bickering any mind. Focus on the task.
All right, to the cabin.
The interior of the cabin is clean and elegant, its stone walls draped in fine threaded tapestries, a prison befitting a royal prisoner. The only furniture of note is an ornate wooden table with a pristine blade perched on its edge.
So, I feel like we should take the
The
knife.
blade is your implement. You'll need it if you want to do this right.
Let's take the knife because we needed it
You
last
take
time.
the blade from the table. I suppose if we're to play the role of dashing knight, we need an equally dashing sword.
There you go.
That way she'll know we can defend her from her enemies. is.
True.
Hopefully it doesn't put her on edge, and hopefully it doesn't get turned on us. Again, there's no use arguing over motivations right now. It's good that you took the blade. You'll need it to do...
I guess we can look at the mirror again.
Walk up to the wall. What are you talking about? This isn't a wall. It's a mirror. Or...
Yeah.
You reach forward and rub your hand, but there was a mirror, and now it's gone.
Yeah, so that didn't change at all. So let's go back in the basement.
We'll never know. We can't gallantly sweep her off her feet if we have... The door to the basement creaks open, revealing an intricate stairwell. Gold-trimmed carpet glimmers in the light of the torches positioned along the walls. The basement almost seems welcoming in the dim firelight.
This is different.
But it's still a stone basement. If the princess lives here, slaying her is probably doing her a favor. A soft voice carries up the stairs.
Hello? Is someone there?
Her voice. It's somehow even more beautiful than last time. I can hear wedding bells already. I've held my tongue till now, but you're taking this a little too far. We barely even know the princess. We can still do right by her without all this over-the-top fawning. Yes, for everyone's sake, you're not in love. Just remember that her charms are all part of the manipulation.
Stop talking about our wife that way.
You walk down the stairs and lock eyes with the princess. There's a heavy chain around her wrist, binding her to the far wall. My love, we're here to rescue you from your unjust and foul imprisonment. You know she can't hear you, right? She may not be able to hear my words, but surely she can hear my spirit.
I love it.
Your spirit's plenty loud, all right.
It's you, my dashing hero. I was so worried you wouldn't come back.
It's like she knew.
Did you hear that? She said we're dashing.
She said we're dashing.
And she called us a hero.
True.
Flattery really goes a long way with the two of you, doesn't it? Waiting for you to come back. I didn't want to believe your ravings back in the woods, but this is next to incontrovertible evidence. You've been here before.
Yeah.
That's right, villain. And you killed us. Well, she killed us. Only because he made us try and kill her. It was self-defense. Our beloved's hands remain unstained by cruelty. And you've died before. So an entire world has been damned to oblivion. I'd really hoped I'd be the first, but what's done is done. What matters is you have a chance to do it right this time.
Yeah, we'll save her this time.
We damned a whole world. But everything reset. Nothing resets, you're just somewhere else. You can't keep hopping between worlds forever. Especially not without leaving a trail of incomprehensible devastation behind you. This is horrible.
It's not horrible.
Horrible for you, maybe. But we've been given another opportunity to sweep her off her feet and treat her like the lady she is.
My man.
Now, hold on. If she actually ended a world, are you sure we want to do this? Are you sure we want to rescue her? We never saw a world end, and now I'm even more certain that we must chase our heroic and romantic destiny than I've ever been. I shan't let anyone convince us otherwise.
Chivalry and such.
Are you listening to him? He's lost it. Don't let him distract you. Just do your job.
Oh. You killed me last time and it hurt a lot. Why'd you do that? Do I have to cut you out again? I really didn't care for that last time. What happened after I died? I have to ask, did you end the world after you killed me back there? I'm sorry about what happened last time there, who sent me here to kill you over my body. It was extremely unfair. The narrator sent me here to kill you, took over my body, and it was extremely unfair.
If another version of me was pushed to such drastic action, it was for good reason.
That's okay. You were just doing your best, and that's all that matters.
Thanks, love.
She took that in stride. To a surprising extent. An almost unsettling extent, actually. That's because she's perfect.
Yeah, she's incredible.
Do you think she has someone like him telling her what to do? She doesn't. There's no one else like me.
There.
I think he's right, because I like it better if she doesn't have some horrid little voice like him, always trying to drive her to violence.
True. You killed me last time. It hurt a lot. Rescue the princess.
Rescue her? What are you talking about? Did you forget that she's a world-ending monstrosity? And even if you wanted to unleash her onto the world, despite the complete moral disaster that would be, you'd have to get her out of those chains. Don't you see how dainty her hands are? We'll be able to slip her out with ease. No, she's a prisoner here. You can't just slip her hand through the chains.
Yeah, we can.
If her hand could just slip out of the chains, why hasn't she done it already?
Because she hasn't had us to tell her to.
Because we've yet to present her with her freedom.
See?
I'm not sure I follow. Would you rather believe me, a passionate heart guided by love and my own good nature? Or would you rather believe the devil on your shoulder who tells you what you can and cannot do?
True. Love and good
I think I'd
nature.
rather believe in facts. Ah, so you're one of those empiricists. One of us has to be. Then let me show you a brand new truth. Narrator, we courageously step forward and free our beloved from her bindings. No, I can't let you do that. If you take another step towards the princess, You'll what? Take over our body and force us to try and kill her? Yes.
No.
Not on my watch, villain. My passions contain titanic depths, and if you try anything that might harm our dearest, I will end our life without a second thought.
Oh, boy.
You wouldn't. I would. I'd listen to him if I were you. He has a lot of strong feelings, and doesn't the world end if we don't stop her?
Oh, my
You
God.
approach the princess and gingerly slide her hand from her bindings. That shouldn't have worked. I'll be damned. We're doomed.
Thank God for our heroic good nature.
I can't believe it. But I guess I have to. I told you, there's no life more worth living than that of a true believer.
I'm free, and you're not trying to kill me this time. Thank you. Thank you so much.
The princess jumps up and
Oh, hell
smothers you
yeah.
in a joyful embrace.
Hell yeah, smother
Are
me.
you sure you want to do this? Just one slip of the wrist and your pristine blade is buried in her back, and everyone out there is saved.
What's my cursor? Oh, it's the hand with the knife still.
Is that a threat? You know what we'll do if you try it. You're going to regret this.
Probably.
What do we do now?
What do you want to do? We leave and then we have our whole lives figure out what we have to do next. What do
Let
you
me
want to
guess.
do?
End the world? Spoken with the rank cynicism of someone who has never felt love in his heart.
I don't actually know. Nobody's ever asked me what I wanted before.
She doesn't even know what she wants. You may have had her all wrong. What if this whole thing is just a misunderstanding? What if she doesn't want to end the world?
True.
You're so gullible. Is the only thing you've ever doubted the actual truth?
Yeah.
I think I want to leave. And I think...
The princess closes her eyes in deep reflection.
She's gonna like turn into a
And
demon.
then she shrugs.
I don't know. What do you want to do?
Hell yeah. I want you to tell me what you want. That's one of those answers. There must be something you want. Do you want to end the world? I just want to leave. We can figure out the rest. If you want to leave, then let's leave. Something isn't right here. I'm sorry. Slay the princess. If you want to leave, then let's leave.
That sounds perfect.
As the princess takes
amazing.
your hand in hers, you let your blade tumble uselessly to the floor, and with it tumbles the last hope for the entire world. We have each other. We don't need the world for our happy ending.
Exactly.
I like to think that you do, actually. Look, I have my doubts, but the choice has been made and this is happening. You don't have to mope about it. I will mope about it, because moping is the only recourse you love-blind fools have left me with. You and the princess walk up
amazing.
the stairs hand in hand. Ugh, look at the way she's smiling at you.
Yeah.
She doesn't have to be so happy about this. And what happens after we walk up the stairs? Let's see. Oh, isn't that interesting? The door slams in your face and the lock clicks.
Curses!
That's a familiar move. Did I do that last time? Then you should know that you won't be able to leave.
Oh no! Did someone lock us in here? That's not fair. We're supposed to leave now.
True.
She's right. It isn't fair. But the unfairnesses of the world are no match for the strength of true love.
Hell yeah.
Enough with this true love nonsense. You just met her.
But look at her.
Of course you wouldn't understand. Our passions run deeper than anything you have ever known.
True.
Are you listening to this? You don't have to go along with the every whim of that delusional voice. I'm just along for the ride at this point.
You think we can open it? I think we can open it if we try together.
Okay. Yeah, let's do it.
Hell yeah.
Like a pair of teenagers in love, you and the princess place your hands on the door together. Blech. And the lock clicks and the door creaks open. Are you kidding me? I told you our love was insurmountable. You and the princess make your way upstairs. Her freedom and the world's ruin are just a few moments away. If you don't mind, I'm going to fix myself a drink before you ruin everything. If I'm about to see the end of the world, I'd rather not see it sober.
Hell yeah.
That's the way out. We're going to leave together, just like you wanted.
Yep.
Yes, I suppose you are going to do that, aren't you? You cross the room, opening the door to the cabin, and then you step outside.
Your love will set you free.
A happy ending at last.
We did it. What should we do now?
Uh-oh.
Where did everything go? Where did he go? Oh, is he gone? I hadn't noticed. I was too busy staring at our beloved
Yeah, I was staring at her eyes too.
I'm cold. Is being happy supposed to be so cold?
I don't know.
She's cold. Quick, our feathers. Pluck them all and weave her a coat worthy of a princess.
We have feathers? Oh, God. No! No! Oh, man. She got kidnapped. You get the chance to make the jacket, nor will you ever. It's time for you to weave. Memory returns.
Where did she go? Should we try and find her? And is that a mirror? Why is it here? Why now?
Of course you're scared. This is the end of you, but it's not the end of me. It's gonna be okay. Just trust me. We've been here before, and you always get scared. Let's say
It
that.
feels so bad. Like looking into it right now is going to be the end of everything. Yes, I fear that we won't like what we'll see. What if we just sit here and preen for a while? That can't hurt.
Yeah. It's the end for you, but not for me. I'll see you on the other side. It's going to be okay. Not the end. Whatever's on the other side is going to be nice. It's going to be nice.
If you say so. We'll trust you. She'll be there waiting for us.
Hell yeah.
I just know it.
Hell yeah. Approach the mirror. Approach the mirror. Gaze into your reflection. Mirror always makes them leave, but you need to see what's in it. You've grown. Oh, it's different? Interesting. You find yourself in a long, quiet once again. Proceed to the cabin. Oh no. Approach her.
Flickering lights in empty cityscapes become pockets of vitality and movement. I am more than I was before. Whenever you are
Unhand
ready,
her, literally,
I will
please.
wipe your slate clean once again.
Are you the same being as you were before? How much have you changed?
Is a child the same as an infant? I am an unbroken pattern, but every vessel gives fresh perspectives and carves new avenues of expression. I am different. but I am the same.
Okay. Everything you say feels like a riddle. Can you give me a straight answer?
Words are difficult for me. They never fully weave what I wish to say. If you do not like my answers, then you need not ask me questions. The vessels you choose to bring me carry far more meaning than anything words could say in the spaces between.
This part was confusing last time. When this is all done, do you know what you do? You know that at the end of this, once you're finished, I'm going to kill you, right? What if I go back as if an invisible wall closed around me? Why can I not do the same things I've done before? You've been kinder to me than anyone else I've ever met. You've been kinder to me. Why? What do you want me to do? What do you want me to bring next time?
Gifts aren't what someone tells you to bring them. My joy is in seeing what you choose. There are no wrong answers, and every perspective illuminates my shadows and shares new secrets.
Interesting. Ready to go back, destroy your body. How many more vessels do I need to bring you?
If I am to be an ocean, you have nurtured me into a pond. My waters are shallow and murky, and I yearn for more perspective.
It's almost like they're saying the way there's
rest
endings.
in due time, and I am sorry for the burdens I place on you.
Interesting. When I go back, it says an invisible wall closes around me. Why can I not do the same things I've done before?
Those paths lead to worlds you've already seen, and to perspectives I have already made my own. They are useless to us now, inaccessible. The only paths of value are those that are yet untread.
So could I not have done the same thing I did the first time? I mean, like, I didn't try to, so I don't know, but... Do you have any thoughts on this vessel?
This one is soft and delicate. You molded her to love you, and she'll make for a gentle heart.
Okay.
Do not mourn her. She has served her purpose.
I do mourn her. What do you feel about me? The vessels I bring in you, I've heard them.
The vessels are shaped by memories of you, but their impulses are drawn to the edge of the long quiet. To them, you are a gate to something more, and any hurt you've caused them is understood as a fair price for freedom. But they are only thoughts and perspectives. They are not me.
Interesting.
The wounds they've suffered carve texture around my heart. Without them, I would be as I was before. I would be alone and without sensation. I could not feel the joy of having you by my side, for I would not know your absence.
Okay. You've been kinder to me than anyone else I've ever met.
Why wouldn't I be kind to you? You are the only thing I know that isn't me.
Fair. I think that's all the big, I guess. I'm just gonna say I'm ready to go back.
I will long for your return, but it will give me time to reflect on what I am. We will meet again.
Everything goes dark and you die. The hero and the princess bring the damsel to her, the loving vessel.
You're
It's
on a
so
path
interesting.
in the woods, and at the end of that path
Oh
is a
man,
cabin.
oh, there must be like a multitude of endings then. And I'm really curious if I really couldn't do like the first one. I'm kind of thinking we do the lie to her vibe one next and see how different that is. But just because even this short one ran long, we're gonna let this episode stop here. And then we're gonna see what our vessels we can make in the next one. I really like this game. It's super cool. Well done. I hope you're liking it. Thanks so much for watching. I hope to see you in the next one. Bye.